So let me give it like another 30-second wait, and should be alright, I think. Hopefully, like I said. Right, so basically, I have some good news, and I have some bad news, but I don't want to repeat myself, so I'm gonna go into both of those when people get here, that way I'm not, like, repeating myself over and over and over again. Because both of them are honestly, like, pretty long stories. So, I think we're just gonna jump right into it, and people should show up, like, whenever. So, I think desktop audio's off, and I think mic is on, and everything should be A-okay, maybe? Steve A-okay, maybe? Yeah, I think everything's alright. Alright. Let's get on with it then. I don't remember what the fuck we're up to at all. Like, I literally have no recollection of what the fuck happened. I know what chapter we're in, I know who dies, and I know how, but I don't know the when. Oh, we were off to bed, weren't we? Yeah, because it's nighttime. Alright, fair enough. Easy peasy. So, yeah, honestly, if I sound really fucking irritable, there's a very good reason for that. And, like I said, I'll tell you guys about it when people get here. That way I'm not just, like, repeating myself over and over and over again. It's a bed. It was pretty comfortable to sleep in. Guess we're not going to bed. Let's go outside then. So what the fuck are we off to then? If we're not going to bed, what the fuck are we doing? Maybe I should read the dialogues. Maybe that'll give me some sort of, No, it's regulations. That's not what I want. No, it's not map. What? Oh, it's the back dialogue log? Oh, here we go. Transcript. That'd be it. She took the trouble to do this out of goodwill. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ibuki's gonna have her concert. Yeah, that's right. Alright, I know what we're off to now. It's a good thing I remembered that mechanic, otherwise I would have been fucked for like 5 hours trying to figure out what to do. So it's a good thing I'm smart. Not really. Because if I was smart, I would have thought about that sooner, wouldn't I? Yeah, exactly. Fucking alien cows. I didn't forget about them, though. Fucking Billy Ready Ranch. Wonder how my pet's doing. How's my pet doing? Because it's not a pile of shit anymore, is it? So how is it? Did it die over the course of, like, 5 days? By 5 days, I mean, like, 5 weeks? No, it's fine. What island is this? Central Island? No, that's not where I want to go. Yeah, but, I'm not in a very good mood. I'm really fucking angry right now. Honestly, I really am. I'm not very happy right now. Like I said, there's a perfectly valid good reason for it, but... Like I said, I'll explain that in due time. But then I'm gonna follow up all the bad fucking annoying shit with some really good news. That, is actually quite exciting. I don't think it's Monka TOS, but it might be, like, borderline Monka TOS, but I hope it isn't. It shouldn't be. It should be alright. Also, I just realized I do have to go to the Central Island, so I'm a double dipshit for going back on myself like a fucking weirdo. So that's my fault. So let me head back over to the wood bridge and not be a retard. Although that's, asking the world, isn't it? Asking me to not be retarded, yeah. Honestly, there's a lot of people watching me play Neo. All I do is bitch at it, though. But I guess people find that, like, more entertaining. Like, people like me most when I complain, and I know it's a bit of a meme, but, like, literally, I don't know if it's the games or my controller, but, like, literally, the buttons do not work some of the time at all. Like, there's times where I'll go to heal, or I'll go to dodge or something, and it'll just stand still, like I never even pressed anything. And then there was a couple times in Neo when I would be blocking, and I would just get hit right through my block, and it didn't matter. What's up, Rain Man? Alright, so now that somebody's here, I can go into the good news and the bad news. Bad news first, because I want to get it out of the way, and then I can follow it up with some good news. So, yeah, let me go through the bad news. I'm gonna have to focus on my words a minute, so I'm not gonna be, like, running around or doing anything. But let me explain the bad news first. So, basically, like, last night, well, not last night, the day before. No, Saturday. So yeah, yesterday. Right, so I went over to my mate's new place, right? And he lives like super fucking far away. So over the course of the past 2 days, I've walked like 12 miles. So my feet are blistered to fuck. And I'm really trying to stay off my feet so they can heal. Because like I said, I walked a fuck ton. I walked like a metric fuck ton. So I went over to my mate's new place. I stayed the night at his place, slept really uncomfortably, and then woke up in the morning and I came back, right? So I came back, and I've explained it before. I've gone into, like, why I don't get along with my dad and, like, why we don't see eye to eye and shit, because he was an abusive fuck to me when I was a kid. And he's a complete asshole who tries to, like, rule over my life and tell me right from wrong and do this and that. Even though I'm an adult and I can make my own decisions, and he just doesn't fuck off. But I've realized that we're never gonna see eye to eye, so I've been trying to ignore him as much as possible, right? So, I'm trying to avoid him at all fucking possible costs, right? Just because I know nothing good is going to come of it. So, basically today, I was up in my room, minding my own fucking business. I was just completely to myself. I was like Harry Potter in, like, the second movie, where Ron comes to get him and breaks him out of the window. Or is that Prisoner of Azkaban? That might be Prisoner of Azkaban. But I was up here making no noise, doing nothing. I was watching The Purge. I was watching the first Purge movie. And then I was going to move on to The Purge Anarchy. And I was in the middle of watching that. And then my dad's girlfriend, you know how I've said she's like hella medicated and like drunk all the time? She wasn't drunk, but she's like... She's really overly dramatic about stupid shit that doesn't call for it, right? So, she called up and she's like, "Oh, I have a steak for you. It's outside on the grill if you want to come help me." And I was like, I just told you that I walked 12 miles and I am covered in blisters on the bottoms of my feet and I don't want to walk around, but, like, I'll help you with whatever you need. So, I went outside. So, my back door, the back patio, is covered with cobwebs and spiders and shit, and, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm, like, deathly afraid of spiders. I'm arachnophobic as hell. So, I made an effort to not go out my back door, so I went out the front porch, on the front side of the house, right? So I go around the side of the house so I could go to the backyard where she was, right? And I almost walked into a spider web, and I was like, oh, fuck me, Jesus. Because, like, it would have scared the shit out of me. There was a spider on it and everything, so there would have been a spider and a cobweb on my face, which, as you can imagine, for an arachnophobic is pretty freaking terrifying. So I was just like, ah, fuck, because I was startled as hell, because I wasn't really paying attention. So I went around the other side of the house, and I go back there, and, my dad's girlfriend is whatever, like, fucking around with the steaks and doing whatever. And, my dad, who basically told me last week never to talk to him again, never ask him for anything or any favors. And I was like, alright, you know what, I'm just gonna keep to myself, because I always get into arguments with my folks. And my buddy that I went to go see, that I was just talking about visiting at his new place, he's just like, why don't you just ignore them? Just mind your own business, just keep to yourself. You never do that, you always argue with them, so just keep to yourself. And I was like, alright, you know what, I'll give it a shot. So, what I did is I went back to go help her with the steak, right, that she asked me to help her with. My dad comes out, and he's like, listen, you really gotta stop swearing, the neighbors don't like it. And I was like, tough tits, I don't care. Like, I'm so beyond the point of giving a fuck, I don't care. The amount of shit I've been through, and when I explain why I'm taking the attitude that I am, you're gonna get it entirely. So, like I said, I never get along with my folks, but it's a communication error. It's a complete lack of communication. Nobody listens to me around here, and the problem goes around in a cycle, over and over and over and over and over again. And nobody wants to be the mature one and follow along suit with me and just fix the problem. They just want to perpetuate it because they're fucking children, right? So, basically, my dad's like, listen, you gotta stop swearing, the neighbors don't like it, they have a daughter. And I was like, okay, well, tough tits, I really don't care. I know that kind of sounds dickish, but, like, I really couldn't give a shit less. I really don't care. I'm so beyond the point of caring, and there's a reason for it, right? So, it's not like I consciously swear on purpose, just to rile people up or purposely offend people or cause problems. It's nothing like that at all. I swear subconsciously because I grew up around it a lot. It was very frequent for me. So I just swear, and I don't even know I do sometimes, and I understand that I swear a lot. But the thing is, nobody has been able to explain to me sufficiently why swearing is so bad. Because everybody says it's unanimously regarded as not good. But if it was unanimously regarded as not a positive thing, it wouldn't be subjective to be offended by it, would it? Because if you take a pie chart And there's a percentage of people that don't care about swearing, like myself, which there's several other people like me that really don't see the point of swearing and don't view it as a big deal, right? And then there's the people who get offended by it and freak out over it like it's a big problem, right? So if it was unanimous, there would not be a percentage of people that don't care, would there? Everybody would be in agreement that swearing is wrong, right? There you go. Therefore, it'd be regarded as wrong, right? I'm not a person of morality. I'm not a person that can just say, oh, this is right and this is wrong, on a timeline of like, oh yeah, this is right, this is wrong, whatever. These are two absolutes. I'm not like that. Like, okay, for example, somebody could think it's perfectly right under certain circumstances to murder somebody else. Under specific circumstances, like say if you were being threatened or something and it was self-defense. It's still murder, but it's understandable murder, right? So it's like swearing's kind of the same way. It's like in certain scenarios, it's understandable, right? Like if you stub your toe, you're gonna probably be like, ow, fuck. If you step on a Lego, you're probably gonna be like, ow, fuck. If a dog shits in your shoes, you're probably gonna be like, that sucks. And you're gonna have a negative attitude about it, right? So my dad was basically sitting there saying, oh, you can't go around swearing all the time. And I was like, why not? And he's like, because people get offended. And I'm like, that's my problem, why? And he's like, because you're being a dick if you don't care. I'm like, how does that make me a dick? Like, I'm just tired of giving a shit about people rambling on and whining about dumb shit that's unimportant. There's literally no reason to be offended by it at all. Like, I could understand if I was going to their door or I was being loud and obnoxious with it, but I'm not. Like I said, I don't swear on purpose. So, like, I don't view swearing as a big deal, like some people do. It's just I think differently from my father, right? So, basically, I get into a small argument with my dad. I realize it's going nowhere. We're not going to see eye to eye. I be the mature person, and I walk away. I realize it's not going anywhere, and I say, I'm done with this. I know where this is going. I'm going to go off, and I'm going to do my own thing. You guys can sort out whatever you want, right? So, as I'm walking away, my dad's girlfriend comes up, and she starts being all dramatic, and she's like, it's my fault. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have, like, and she's just being dramatic about it instead of letting me walk away, like I initially tried to do. Because, like I said, I'm trying to ignore everybody and just pretend that I don't exist, and I'm trying to do my own thing up in my room, away from everybody else, and have a complete lack of communication with everybody else in this house. Because it's obviously not working. We're just not going to get along. The same stupid cycle repeats itself over and over and over again. So I'm going to be the link that breaks it. I'm trying to be mature, I'm trying to mind my own business, right? And they just keep coming at me and poking me and aggravating me on purpose. And I was mad at my dad one night. And I was like, why do you do this? Why do you do this childish thing where you tell me to be mature, and then you act like a 5-year-old and you purposely antagonize me just to get a rise out of me so you can use it against me later? And he's like, because it's fun to provoke you. So, like, he's literally admitting to provoking me on purpose to get me pissed off, and I know he is. So it's like, I'm trying to be mature and walk away, so Shannon, my dad's girlfriend's name, follows me around to the front of the house where I'm trying to go back inside, right? And go back up to my room and mind my own business. And she starts crying, like, on command. She starts crying and going like, why do you hate me? Like, no. So that catches my grandfather's attention. My grandfather comes to the door, and he's like, what's the problem? And I try to explain to him what happened, and that I'm trying to mind my own business and be mature. And he's like, okay, come inside. But he doesn't want to listen to what's going on. So Shannon is sitting there pulling on the waterworks, like, playing the, oh, poor me, be sympathetic for me routine. And my grandfather was like, oh, don't cry. Like, no. Like, and he's, like, being sympathetic for her. And I'm like, you realize this is bullshit, right? Like, I'm just being real here. So, like, I'm going back up to my room, but I go downstairs to explain to my grandfather what happened. And he doesn't want to listen to what I have to say. He just wants to blame me for everything, but he doesn't want to listen as to why I take the reactions that I take to things. Like, they literally get on my case, aggravate me to the point where I get pissed off and I lose my patience, and then they view me as bad because I lose my patience. Because when I get angry, I tend to punch shit, and I tend to swear, and I tend to yell a lot. But it's like they literally push me to the edge just to get me to do that, so they can bitch at me for it like I'm the problem to begin with. You see why that's fucked up? Do you see why that's problematic? It's stupid. So I try and mind my own business, and I try and be mature, and I try and fuck off, and I try and do my own thing, and people just antagonize me on purpose, and then the cycle repeats itself. But what the problem is whenever I try and explain to my grandfather, he even said, what's the problem? And I tried to explain it to him, and he doesn't want to listen. And he's like, oh, I know, you're just gonna make an excuse like you always do. But it's not an excuse. I can perfectly back up why I don't give a shit anymore. Because this cycle happens over and over and over again, and nobody ever listens to me ever. So we can never reason out this problem. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, think of it as group therapy, but literally everybody else is not wanting to play along. And I'm trying to fix things. But they're just throwing it back in my face and then blaming me for the whole thing in the first place when I'm minding my own business and I didn't start a thing. So my grandfather never listens to me, and then he sits there and says, oh, but you're gonna tell me anyway, you're gonna force me to listen even though I don't want to. And I'm like, see, that's the problem, is the lack of communication. Nobody wants to sit down and sort this shit out. Nobody wants to get this out of the way. Nobody wants to listen to one another, and that's why we're having this problem. So, I was really frustrated. Because, again, my grandfather was just flinging it back in my face. Even though he asked me what the problem was, I tried to explain it to him. He doesn't want to listen. But, as I said before, my dad and his girlfriend literally get serpentine around all the rules of the house. They don't have to follow shit. They can do whatever they want. I'm the only person that gets bitched at. For anything. Literally anything. I could be 10 states away and I'll get bitched at for something, right? So, like, for example, I clean the house all the time. Whenever I don't clean the house, my family always comes over and they're like, oh, why is the house so messy? You should do more around here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, alright, you know what? I live here for free. I get free rent. I get free, like, bills. I don't have to pay anything. I get free food. Like, whatever. I should be appreciative of what I got, even if it isn't the best, right? Yes, drunk stream, Bostaff. Yes, eventually. When I quit rambling on about bullshit. The other story I can tell, but this one I need to focus on to get my shit straight, you know what I mean? Which is why I'm not moving. But it's just hard for me to focus and multitask, you know what I mean? So, before I go off on a huge tangent, anyway. Shit, I already forgot where I was, but... Anyway, they piss me off to the point where they get that reaction out of me on purpose, just to antagonize me, just to throw it back in my face like I'm the bad guy. And that's why I've stopped giving a fuck. That's why I don't care about the neighbors being upset over my swearing. Like... I understand I get pissy at games and I bitch sometimes because I have a very low tolerance for bullshit. I'm very impatient and I get frustrated easily because I have a chemical imbalance, right? I have a temperamental disorder. There's a reason I get angry. There's a scientific reason why I get so ridiculously angry over things that are minimal. Like, sometimes it's just bullshit and I can deal with it and I'm just like, whatever. Like, if it's something silly, I'll laugh at it myself. And I'll be like, that's a meme. Or like, that's freaking stupid. But there's other times where it's like, I feel like I'm doing the correct thing, and I'm just getting bullshit and I'm wasting my time, and it's irritating to me. So, like, when I get pissed off at a game and I'm screaming obscenities and shit like that, and I'm being loud or something, I can understand the neighbors being pissed off. But, like, my father is acting like I'm intentionally going off and swearing, trying to purposely aggravate the neighbors, and I'm not. I'm not an asshole. I don't care if other people are offended by my swearing. I don't give a shit. Because me, mentally, I'm not personally offended by swearing. I don't see the big deal. I don't get it. No, it's not fuck the neighbors. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose to antagonize them. That's my point. I'm not doing it out of spite or anything. I have nothing against them. I just want a little bit of understanding. The life that I deal with, the shit that I deal with at home, the way my life is right now is not fucking great. It's far from great, and I'm sick of having tolerance for literally every minimalistic bullshit thing in my life. Because it adds up. You know what I mean? So it's put me in a perpetual state of bitch. Like, I'm fed up with everything, you know what I mean? So it's like, when people keep piling on stupid little complaints, especially when I don't understand them, I'm that more inclined to not give a shit, you know what I mean? I'm that much more inclined, because you've gone out of your way to complain about something that really doesn't matter all that much, that I really couldn't give a fuck. Like, I really couldn't care now. So, basically, I enjoy video games, but, sometimes I get frustrated with them. You guys know I do. Sometimes I get impatient, sometimes I get frustrated, so, people think I hate video games. I love video games. I just hate when they're dumb. If it's me fucking up, like I said, if it's me making a mistake, I don't care. That's fine, I don't care. I'm not perfect, I'm gonna fuck up. It's gonna happen. I don't care. That's fine. Learning experience. I don't care. But if it's something stupid just trying to get on my nerves and piss me off, and I've tried to be patient, and it just keeps fucking me over, yeah, it's aggravating. So, like, my dad brought something else aside from my swearing habit that I have. And the reason I haven't tried to change my swearing habit, again, is that I don't see a problem with swearing, and this is my reasoning. Okay, you could say my dog went poop on my lawn, and nobody would care. But if you said, "Ugh, my dog shit on my lawn," everybody would be like, "Oh, you shouldn't say stuff like that, it's very vulgar." Why? It's the same exact thing. It's just said in a different way. But it's the same thing. It's understandable why you'd be frustrated that your dog shit on your lawn. It'd be annoying to you, right? So, like, I don't know. It's just stupid. People bitch over the dumbest crap ever. Like, there's kids starving. There's homelessness. There's poverty. There's Donald Trump as president. There's taxes. There's inflation of all sorts of bullshit. And people just don't care. But my swearing is the most prevalent problem in society, apparently. It's like, no, it's just a nitpick that you want to get pissed off at. Like for example, say you're at a bus station and somebody is smoking and you don't personally smoke, but they are smoking because they want to, because it helps them relax and they enjoy it. And you're sitting there like, "Hey, don't do that. That really bothers me." It's like, oh, it's offensive to you. It's subjective. Other people don't mind, but you do? That means it's not unanimous. Yeah, it's not good for you. Yeah, it's not a very good decision. But, like, comparing that to swearing, what harm does swearing do? What harm does it do? Like I've said before, being offended is not necessarily a bad thing. People view it in a negative context. Just out of habit, because they always believe they're taught to be turtles, and they're taught to be SJWs, and they're under the false pretense that, oh, offense is bad. It's like, no, it's not. If you can reason it out, it's not really all that bad. But, like, I just feel like some people do not have the ability to reason, and they just believe that, like, it's bad. But it's like, why is it bad? Nobody has been able to sufficiently explain to me exactly why swearing is bad. They're just like, oh, it reflects negatively on your character. And I'm like, yes, but why? And they're like, blank. Like, they don't know. It's like, okay, you're going to complain to me about something, but then you're not going to reason to me why you're complaining about it. Therefore, I do not view it as a valid complaint. Does that make sense? If you cannot explain why you're bothered by it, then I don't care. It's stupid. It's like being in a parking lot and everybody's obeying all the laws, but you're getting pissed off and honking at people for no reason. And then people are like, "Why are you honking at me?" And then they're just like, "I don't know, I like honking." That's what it's like. It's like, what the hell? It's just, why? So anyway, like, that whole thing with my dad transpired. Like I said, I was trying to mind my own business and he got on my case, and then his girlfriend started being dramatic. And my grandfather plays the whole sympathy card like they do nothing wrong. He doesn't believe that they do anything wrong purely because they purposely antagonize me and they start being dramatic over stupid shit just to piss me off. And then when I get pissed off and I try and explain to my grandfather why I'm pissed off, he thinks I'm making excuses and he doesn't want to listen. And I'm saying that's why there's this problem constantly, is because you don't listen to what I have to say. And then he's like, "Oh, but you're going to force me to listen anyway, like I'm trying to be an asshole and I'm trying to impose upon him." You see what I mean? And that's why the cycle keeps perpetuating. And that's why I'm at the point where I've stopped giving a fuck. Is that understandable? Imagine dealing with that like pretty much all your life. Plus your abusive history with your dad. Plus his medicated girlfriend. Plus growing up without a mom. Plus not having a job, being unemployed for 2 years. Plus having nothing positive going on in your life. Imagine all that. Imagine being in a fucking shitty old century house with like nothing that works, dealing with constant bullshit and just being annoyed constantly by people day in, day out, even though you're doing nothing wrong and you're trying to mind your own business because you know reasoning with these people does not work. And no matter what you do, the bullshit always rings your doorbell and there's nothing you can do about it. Imagine that. Tell me after 20 years of that you wouldn't be pissed off. So I'm just in a perpetual state of I couldn't give a fuck less about people's meager complaints. I don't care. If that makes me an asshole, so be it. I can explain myself, and I can reason out why I'm an asshole, and why I don't think people should give me, the short end of the stick, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what my next step is. I don't know. If I could get a job and save some fucking money, I'd be alright. I'd be fine. But I can't do that, because apparently I'm not a normal functioning member of society. But according to whom? You know what I mean? According to whom? I'm a perfectly valid person. I have good morals. I'm a good person. Like, I'm a little bit greedy sometimes, and sometimes I'm a little bit selfish, but, like, who isn't? Normally, I'm pretty generous, and I look out for other people before myself almost all the time. But it's like, whenever I don't put other people first, people want to fucking shove me, like, into the middle of the street so I can get hit by a car, you know what I mean? So it's like, if I'm not constantly deep-throating everybody else, I'm an asshole. I don't believe that's right. That's kind of bullshit, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's the bad news. That's why I'm pissed off. I literally got so pissed off that I punched the side of my house because I cannot punch my dad's girlfriend. Or him. Like, I'm literally at the point where I have to physically take out my anger on shit. Because I don't want to go to jail. You know what I mean? So, I'm dealing with that. And it's frustrating as hell. And now that I've explained it, I'm sure you can understand why. I'm stuck with a grandfather that doesn't listen. He does shit around the house all the time that annoys the fucking shit out of me. Like, he pisses in the toilet, he doesn't flush it, he pisses all over the seat, he doesn't clean the seat. He doesn't put the lid down, so every time you go into the bathroom, guess what you smell? Rancid 80-year-old man urine. So yeah, that's fucking fantastic. None of the appliances in the house works. Every time I go into the bathroom to shave or something, or for some time to myself or something, everybody's like, oh, me first, me first, me first, and I have to fucking do it. I have to abide by everybody else in the house, but nobody has any regard for me. Nobody gives a shit. Even when I'm trying to mind my own business and I'm doing no harm. Nobody has any regard for me. I sweep the kitchen all the time, and I ask my grandfather not to put hard cat food on the floor because people step on it, and then it turns into crumbs, and then the floor is dirty. And then people step over it, and guess what they do? They track it all around the house and make the rest of the house dirty. So I've asked him, and I've explained myself, even though it's his house, I've asked him not to put cat food on the floor, because there's cat food dishes specifically for that purpose. And he just doesn't care. I understand it's his house, but can you honestly say that I don't have a valid reason for getting on his case about it? Like, I understand it's his house, it's not my house, it's not my place, but at the same time, can you understand how that isn't unreasonable? Just asking people to clean up after themselves and have some regard for everybody else, is that so much to ask? Some common courtesy? Some humanitarianism, is that so much to ask for? I don't think so. I don't think I'm being a dick. I don't think I'm out of line. But anyway, that's my day-to-day life. So, like, I walked 12 miles, I have blisters on the bottom of my feet, my legs are sore as fucking shit, I'm tired, I only slept 4 hours at my buddy's house. I was up for like 25 hours straight. I only slept for 4 hours because I had to sleep on a circular futon. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to sleep on a circular futon, but I'm not a cat. I can't bend my spine in a circle. It doesn't work like that. So, like, I'm in a fucking shitty mood. I'm sore, and then I have people getting on my case, purposely antagonizing me, just to get on my case, just to bitch at me for getting pissed off when they're the ones antagonizing me. When they know it's gonna end up this way, and then they bitch about it. It's stupid, but anyway, that's the shitty news. So back to the game. I'm sorry, that was a hell of a rant. The good news is, are you guys ready to hear the good news? Who's ready for the good news? Let me see some excitement for the good news. Ya boy went to a strip club on Friday for the first time ever in my fucking life. I went to a strip club. And gents, it is fucking phenomenal. It is so much fun. It is so much fucking fun. So basically, if you guys don't know, my good lady is a stripper herself. She's a dancer. So basically, I went out to meet her, right? So here, let me actually take like another hiatus from the game. I know it's hard for me to multitask because I'm an idiot, but since I mentioned strip club, it's going to be a hell of a story, right? So now you're strapped in, now you're interested, now you're all PogChamp, now you're like, ooh, what happened next? So, right, let me tell you the story of what went down. So, I texted my lady, we were going to meet on Friday because she had a shift at 8:30, right? So, I got my shit together, I showered, I shaved, I like put on deodorant, I had my mints, I was all ready to go, right? So, I skated down to her work. So, I left at 7 o'clock. I got there at like 7:45, but she didn't get there until 8:30, so I basically had to wait an hour for her to show up. So basically, I was kind of just chilling out in the parking lot, and there's this little guardrail for the parking, right? So for the car park, there's this guardrail, and I was sitting on the guardrail just listening to my music, minding my own business, right? And then I kept seeing people like walk in and out of the lot, and some of them were girls, so I figured they were dancers. Anyway, a guy in a black suit kind of came up to me, and I was like, alright, he looks like he works here, so I'm guessing he's gonna ask me to get off the property. So, sure enough, he comes up and he's like, hey dude, like, I'm sorry to bother you, but you can't be hanging out here, you know this is private property. And And I was like, oh, I'm waiting for somebody. I understand how I look a little bit weird, and, like, I look like a bit of a creeper, just some random dude sitting out here outside of a strip club, but I assure you I'm waiting for somebody. And he's like, who are you waiting for? And I was like, oh, I'm waiting for one of the dancers. She's my girlfriend. She works here. And he's like, oh, who? And I was like, oh, Jaden. And he's like, I don't know anybody named Jaden, so I thought he was testing me, right? Like it was like a random just guess for a name or something, right? So I was like, her name is Emery. She dances here. And he's like, oh, I know who Emery is. I'm still gonna need, like, a little bit more confirmation than that. And I was like, alright. So I pulled out my phone, and I showed him my text messages with her, and she's like, love you, we'll meet tomorrow, alright? Like, blah, 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 blah. So I showed him my phone on my Instagram account, because that's where we message each other, right? And, like, he was basically like, oh, okay, I see. And, like, just as I was showing him my phone, guess who shows up? Bing bong, you guessed it, Jaden shows up. She runs up, she throws her arms around me and gives me a hug, because this is the first time we've actually met in person. Because, beside from that, we've only ever talked online, but we've never gotten a chance to meet each other before now, because she's, like, really busy with work and stuff, and then, like, life circumstances, all that bullshit, so whatever. So, Jaden runs up, throws her fucking arms around me, and I kinda give the dude a look like, yeah, what now, bitch? Like, I fucking told you. Like, I just gave him this cocky-ass, like, smug-ass grin, and he's just like, alright, you're clear. So, we go into the club, right? Jaden goes off to the changing room to get ready for her dance, or whatever. And then, I'm sitting there with the guy that does the rope thing, because, like, when you go into a strip club, they usually have, like, a velvet rope and a guy at a computer for the admission and stuff like that. So, basically, I just got to chill out and meet the dude that, like, lets people in and admits people and gives people the wristbands and stuff that, like, shows that, like, you paid or whatever for entry. So, I got free entry to the club to begin with, which was, like, a $10, $15, $20 thing, right? But it gets better than that. I got free drinks all night. I got free drinks all night. For like 8 hours I got free drinks. So I was able to get free refills. I was waited on by the servers, which were like cute chicks in like friggin' booty shorts and like crop tops and shit like that. So that was fucking awesome. So I got free drinks all night. I got to meet the bouncer. I got to meet the dude that met me out in the parking lot. His name is Alex, right? The dude that does the rope, his name is Corey. And I hit it off with Corey, like, really well. And me and Corey have a lot in common. Like, he's also an Instagram artist. He does art and stuff, too. And he like, computer programs and all this stuff. And I told him I stream on Twitch. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know that. So, blah, blah, blah. So I hit it off with Corey, and we're just kind of, like, chatting about his work and stuff like that. And, like, you know, life history and circumstances. And we're talking about how stupid people are and, like, how, like, drunk people come in. And, like, we have all this shit in common. So I hit it off with Corey, right? And then I go over and I meet the manager because I was going to apply for a job because Jaden said I should apply because I've been looking for work. And because I know her and she dances there, I might have like a shoe-in for a job because she's really tight with the manager, right? And she said he's really, really cool and he's really chill and he's easy to talk to, right? So I go up and I meet the manager, and the manager's name is Calvin, right? So I meet the manager, and he's a dude in a suit. And he kind of looks like one of my old high school teachers, so it was a little bit awkward, because I kept thinking they were the same person, but I know they're not. So, I was like, does my high school teacher really, like, run a strip club? What the fuck? So, like, it was kind of awkward, right? Like, it was kind of hard to talk to him. So, there's, like, really loud club, like, music going on, because there's, like, go-go dancers and strippers and shit, right? But I'll get to the strippers later. Something else really cool about the strippers, again. But I met with the manager, Calvin. I filled out a application, and I gave him my resume, and I was like, I don't have a lot of customer service experience, but I have a bit, and I know Jaden as well, and we're pretty tight, and I was hoping you might have an available position. I don't know what I'd be qualified to do, but if you'd be willing to train me, I can learn pretty much anything. I'm fair game, I'm really reasonable, I'm very articulate, I'm very intelligent, I get along with people pretty well, like, blah, 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 like, I'm really approachable. So, like, I had all these, like, good things going for me, right? And I talked with the manager, and he was pretty chill. He was really easy to talk to, but it was kind of awkward because of the club music, right? And then the only other time I ran into the club manager was in the restroom. So, like, I don't know if you've ever tried to talk to a manager of a strip club while he's taking a piss, but that was awkward as well. So I just waited for him to get done because I figured he was really busy, and I figured there would probably be a better time to ask him about it. So I just kept saying, I don't want to bother you, I know you're probably, like, really busy, and I'm trying to be considerate of your time, you know what I mean? So, like, I was giving him, like, the, you know, the benefit, like, so he could show that I'm not just trying to be pushy and shit like that, and I'm trying to be patient with him and stuff like that, because that's also a very good quality to show, like, somebody that you're just meeting, especially if you're going to ask them, like, if they have any available work. So, sadly, he doesn't have any positions available, But as soon as he does get a position available, he'll call me, he said. And I might end up being a doorman at the strip club that my lady works at. So, like I said, my lady's like a really fucking fine-ass stripper. She's really beautiful. She's really easy to talk to. I got to know her a bit. And she's really, 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 really easy to talk to. She's really funny. She has a great sense of humor. So, we have a lot in common. We hit it off like really well in person. Even though I think I was a bit awkward and I was a bit beside myself because I was just so happy. Because I've been talking to this girl forever, and, like, this is the one positive thing in my life that's been going for me, right? So I was a little bit, like, kind of awestruck in a way. And, basically, like I said, I got free drinks all night, and then, basically, I got to watch all the girls in the club strip, like, all the time. So just naked girls all the time. And, like, some of them were really fine. Like, there was this blonde chick, and she was flexible as fuck. So, she had a hell of a performance, and, I got to meet a few of the strippers as well. I got to meet this girl named Lotus. I met this girl named Ivy. I met another one named Dixie. And then there was my girl as well. And then it was nearing the end of the night, so after I got free refills and hit it off with my girl or whatever, she pulled me over to the corner of the VIP section, which normally you have to pay to get into. And she gave me a private lap dance for like half an hour. During her shift. Private lap dance. So I basically got to sit there and like make out with my girl in a club that I got into for free. Met all the people that run the club. I got to meet the DJ, I met the bouncer, I met the rope guy, I met the manager, blah blah blah. I hit it off with all of them, so all in all, great night. Got to make out with my girl in the corner, like feel each other up, do whatever. Like in the VIP section for 30 minutes, so that was pretty sick. That was during her shift as well, so she could have made money during the time that she was spending with me, but she wanted to spend it with me instead. So like, after my lap dance was over and she was about to get off her shift or whatever, I was like, you into horror movies? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, you want to go see one with me? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. And I was like, the new Child Play is coming out. You want to go see that? And she's like, yeah, fuck yeah. So we set up a date so we can go see a movie as well. So I basically got back home at like 3 in the morning, and that's how my night went. So I got to go to a strip club, got free admission, got free drinks, got free refills, which normally you have to pay for. Got to meet a ton of strippers, got to meet all the people that run the club and work it and stuff. I hit it off with the servers as well. They were all really, really attentive and polite, and they were really, really cool, and I wish I had money so I could have tipped them and, like, paid the strippers and stuff for their performances and stuff. But, like, I don't have a job, so I'm kind of fucking broke. So, that was a fucking fantastic night, and then, like I said, I got a lap dance from my girl during her shift, and then I just went home at, like, 3 in the morning, and that was my night. So, that's the good news. So, yeah, bad news followed up by, like, amazing fucking awesome news. So, yeah, that's how my night went.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Tonight's constellation heralds the banquet that celebrates Fuyuhiko's resurrection. How idealistic.
It's nearly show.
Now then, let us begin the ceremony of darkness. This guy. Oh, who cares anymore? But yes, I have alcohol again, so yes, it will be drunk eventually. Depending on how many huzz we hear. So I'm sorry about rambling on about bullshit, but I had a feeling you guys would want to hear about my night at the strip club. So, it was pretty sick. Nagito, Ibuki invited you too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm honored, but since everyone else is also going to be there celebrating Fuyuhiko's recovery...
Someone like me?
No matter what, I think it's too rude for someone like me to go inside before everyone else arrives. You don't have to worry about me. You can go inside first. Believe me, I'm not worried. What music do I listen to? Mostly rock and a lot of metal. But not like the really growly metal that you can't understand. Like, I really hate that shit with like the constant, like, I can't listen to Cannibal Corpse. I fucking hate Cannibal Corpse. Because they just have like repetitive, like, like through every song, and I can't do it. So I listen to rock and metal mostly. I listen to some classic rock. I listen to some EDM. And that's probably about it. What bands? Oh, there's a long list. Like, sometime when I'm not busy, I'll send you a list of what I typically listen to. And maybe you can go through it and find some stuff that you like as well. Several people had already arrived at the music venue, but... Fuyuhiko, why are you?
Huh?
What, is it bad I came? No, not that. Is it okay for you to move around?
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's nothing.
There's no way you're okay. You're seriously injured.
Even so.
They took the time to throw a party for me. There's no way I wouldn't come.
I understand how you feel, but you really shouldn't overwork yourself.
So.
I'm not overdoing it.
Fine then, just let him do whatever he wants. But... It's fine, just let him be. Apparently Yakuza have pain tolerance down to an art.
I can't believe he's actually forcing himself to join this kind of event. The old Fuyuhiko probably wouldn't have come no matter how much we invited him. He's probably trying his very best to change.
Hey.
But it looks like Hiyoko definitely didn't come.
How pitiful.
That seems to be the case.
And Akade's not here too.
What is that wild woman off doing? I hope she's not planning to do anything strange.
As if on cue, right when Nekomaru expressed his unease, that's when it happened. This is Danganronpa. Basically, it's a bunch of high schoolers that you get attached to, and then they get randomly murdered, and then you feel bad. Because your waifu is going to die. Your best boy, going to die. Every feel you have is going to be ripped out of your soul, and then shoved in your face. And it's gonna hurt a lot. Also, I have to work on my French voice for Sonia. Suddenly, the stage lit up very brightly, and the person who appeared was... You managed to kill Ivory King last night, and the Grave Robber gank cunts in the Cave of the Dead? Nice, they're assholes. And Ancient Dragon today, that's my good news. I've never beat Ancient Dragon. I got really close to beating him one time. And before that, I was getting one shot left and right, and then I almost beat him. And then he stomped on me and killed me in one hit, and I was really fucking angry. So I didn't give a fuck. I was like, whatever. So that's the only boss I've never killed purely because it's so shit and gimmicky and dumb.
My specialty is making beef stew.
Can't help but think that's a euphemism for something.
I may not look like it, but people tell me that I'm a nurturing type.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Neo tomorrow so I can space this game out a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing this off and on, off and on, off and on.
So I'm gonna do
So, get used to this.
performance so I can make everyone feel better. I hope you're all pumped up.
Because I don't know if you guys have seen my meme compilations on YouTube of the shit that I make out of these games, but fuck me, it gets hilarious. Like, I'll link them at some point so you guys can watch them if you want. Just as I thought, that's what she was going for. Finished your DS3 SL1 playthrough a couple days ago, that's your news? Awesome, that's fantastic, dude. I beat BL4 and I was pretty happy. I was pretty proud of myself because I didn't think I'd be able to do it. Well, she's the ultimate musician after all. Can't imagine what else she'd do at a music venue.
Right. I'll start singing this first song with full-on energy.
Also, you can really tell my limit for humor when I'm not bitching at a game or swearing or saying I pressed circle, by the way.
So, put your hands together for From Me to You Too.
So, like, when I'm not yelling and bitching, I'm actually pretty funny, so I've been told. Since she was originally a member of a high school girls band that dominated the music charts, I can probably look forward to her musical stylings. Yes, I do have a YouTube. I don't post anything on it, really. But I kind of upload playthroughs and shit, like when I'm done with them, typically. But uploading to YouTube is so fucking tedious. It's such a hassle. But, yeah, like, anything you would ever need from me is, like, right there. That's her singing, by the way. Oh yeah, there you go. If you want an idea of the music I listen to, I have playlists and shit set up for, like, some of the music that I like. So if you're ever bored and you want to check that out, there you go. Also, I don't know how long the song is, but I don't want to skip it.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, you have to skip it. Okay. It just goes on until you skip it. I see. I'm dumb. Fair enough. That face, though. Holy shit. I'm gonna get cursed!
What?
Such an overwhelming, baleful resonance. Even my 4 dark days of destruction look less lively than usual.
Something like this.
I too am starting to feel chills.
With the title like From Me to You, I thought it was going to be a sweet love song. If I recall, the reason why Ibuki left the high school girls band was... creative differences. Yeah, that's fucking different, alright? Different as in an angsty high schooler with fucking Hot Topic hair and piercings screaming her fucking heart out, cause what else are you gonna do? That must be why.
It's awesome! That's the first time I've heard such a famous song!
Hiyoko?
I'm glad.
You Cabe?
So what if I did? I was invited too, you know.
But...
If you're attending Fuyuhiko's recovery party, that means... you've already...
That's not it.
Are you stupid? Don't misunderstand. There's no way I'd forgive him that easily.
Hey.
Cause he's a Yakuza, you know? He's the type of person who preys on people by tricking them. Even now, he's probably just pretending to be sorry so he can try to trick us.
Please wait.
There is no way that is possible.
I know.
No, I get why she'd think that of me. Yeah, that's right. That's why we're never going to believe in you. Get it? This doesn't mean we've made up or anything. I'm only cooperating with you until we get off this island. There's a shot.
So...
Just remember, if anything happens, you're the first one who's gonna get cut off. I doubt that. But that'll have to wait for later. That's why I'm pouring my shot right now. So yeah, cheers. By the way. Also, I learned something. Strip clubs do not serve alcohol. Believe it or not. I don't know why that is, but I have some ideas. Because if the strippers were to get drunk, that might be a little bit... Yeah, Fuyuhiko's face. Drunk strippers might leave that kind of reaction.
Sorry.
I'm glad. I'm really, really glad.
Nasty pig.
You don't cry! Pigs have no right to cry! You're grossing me out!
I see. Fuyuhiko's not the only one who's trying to change.
She's also trying, huh? Fuck me. Hajime. That's 2 in a row, buddy. Fuck me. It is every huh. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my, alcohol poisoning. In about, like, 5 seconds. Thanks, Danganronpa. So, like, ironically enough, if anything's gonna kill me, it's gonna be this game. You're welcome. Oof. I already took the shot, but again, cheers. Oh yeah, just so you know I'm not fucking with you, here you go. The old Hiyoko, there's no way she would have ever forgiven Fuyuhiko like this.
Gross.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Nothing. Somehow, even though it's little by little, I feel like things are starting to turn around. But that's all the more reason to worry about him. Monokuma. There's no way he's not going to do anything while he's watching us like this, right?
Boring.
Hey, how much longer are you guys gonna be bummed out? I came all the way here because you said it was a party.
Yay!
Come on, Ibuki, hurry up and start the next song.
Next song, Monka S.
Thanks for writing. Let's go right ahead to the next song.
There's still more.
Oh, fucking Nagito's in on it, man. Nagito's been plotting against me from day fucking one. He's like, yep, you're gonna regret that shit, boy. See, I told you this game says huh like a motherfucker. I told you it does. That's literally like 3 huhs in a row, dude. It's another shot, by the way. So again, cheers. Again. Alcoholic of my word.
Now that this recovery party is in full swing.
Although I'm only gonna go for like 2 hours so I don't like kill myself accidentally. I'm not psycho.
Grab a partner and slow dance too. I squeezed out the baby, but I have no idea who the father is.
Oof.
Stop it!
No more! Hey, what's everyone doing here?
Well, Monami?
Jeez.
Hey, don't interfere. Oh, I was enjoying such a fun party, too.
What?
I wasn't invited to the party? Obviously not. You'd ruin the party if you were here.
What?
But seriously, now's not the time.
Now's not the time to enjoy a fun party.
Why?
Akane is...
Emergency!
Akane is dueling Monokuma.
What did you say?
At this point, Akane's gonna be in danger. Please, do something to save her.
Looks like my bad feeling was correct. Who cares about her, though? She's a stupid, ditzy bitch.
That stupid fool! No, I'm the one who was the fool. It was my mistake to not keep my eyes on her. As a team manager, I should have had a proper grasp of my athlete's private life. Damn it! This failure will haunt me for the rest of my life, or my name isn't Nekomaru Need I!
Now is not the time for regret. Let us make haste.
Of course! Fuyuhiko finally returned to us, the thought of anyone else in our group getting taken. I won't allow it! I will never allow it!
Hey, Monami, where's Akane and Monokuma?
They're at the beach where we first arrived at this island. Please hurry, if you don't, Akane's gonna get killed.
Don't have to tell me I'm going full speed ahead!
We should hurry, too. Nekomaru bolted from the music venue as fast as his legs could take him, and we followed him soon after. I should hurry, too.
Hey, everyone.
What's up, girl? I don't care about Akane. Take you over Akane any day. What's going on, Chica?
Thanks, everyone. No, that's not it. I know Akane's in deep trouble, but you guys suck! Screw this half-baked comfort. If this were a song title, it'd be salt seeping into my broken heart.
I don't really get it, but you look pretty bummed out.
Come on, you shouldn't make a fuss here. Let's hurry to the beach already.
She's right. I should hurry, too. Yeah, should hurry, but yeah, let's have some tequila and some beer first. At the Titty Typhoon. That should have been the name of the strip club I went to, Titty Typhoon. That's an excellent name for a strip joint, honestly it is. Titty Typhoon. Who came up with that? It's fucking clever. It really is. I think it's because they both start with T. Right, full speed ahead, Hajime. We have some, huge breasts. I mean, waifu to save. Even though she isn't. Nobody cares about the brownie. Typical. Nobody cared about the brownie in Danganronpa 1. Nobody cares about the brownie in Danganronpa 2. Nobody cares about the brownie in Danganronpa 3, because they're all shit. Absolute garbage tier. What's up, Zapdos? Not Zapdos. Even though it is Zapdos, but it's a robot, so it's Robot Zapdos. Where the fuck is this island that I have to go to? That one's like a sphinx or some shit. I have no idea. It's Monokuma Rock. That's not what I want. I have to go to the beach, yes? Where's the beach? Is that on the... No, it's not on the central island. It's on island number 1? I think? Maybe? Let's go to island number 1. I have a feeling it's on here. I could be wrong, though. So I'm sorry in advance if I'm wasting time. No, Chiaki's here, so it's gotta be here. Fair enough. Nice. Nailed it. Easy peasy. Simple. Wait. Let me talk to Chiaki so I know where I'm going, actually. No! I wanted to... You cunt. I wanted to talk to Chiaki, not go across the wooden bridge. It's not the yellow brick road from the Wizard of Oz, is it? Hey, Chiaki, what are you doing? We gotta get to the beach. Calm down. Huh?
Well?
It's true we need to hurry, but the one in danger is the brownie that nobody cares about, so maybe we should take a minute and talk things over. Maybe you could beat my record at asteroids or some shit. You know, something actually important other than the life of a person who doesn't matter. It's true we need to hurry, but there's no way you can make good decisions if you're so worked up. Also, don't forget about that shot, you fucking bitch. It's every hell, you frickin' bitch. Don't forget. Don't worry, I didn't. But if we don't hurry, Akane is.
Hey.
It's for the sake of saving Akane, too. We don't know what's beyond this point. That's why we need to stay calm, I think. Yeah, got it. I'm okay now.
Yep.
Then let's go. Right. Off to save Akane, then. So, seeing as how I'm already like 5 shots in, I know it's been an hour, but I was mostly rambling on about strip clubs and bullshit and, you know, family stuff, but just in case people are curious about it, I like people to know where my mental state is at. That way, if I seem irritable, people aren't like going off and like being like, oh, you're coming off like a prick. I like to let people know what's kind of going on in my life, if that makes any sense. So it's like, yeah, good news, bad news, like, whatever. The bad news is the same old shit I've been dealing with for fucking ever, but the good news is, like, a fucking blue moon. It's like, I'm really fucking happy that I had good news. Wait, am I going to the beach on the other island, or am I going to the beach on this island? Let's check this island while we're here. Oh, it is this island. Good thing I didn't run to the other one. Good thing I checked. After running there at full sprint, by the time I got to the beach and struggled to regain my breath, I saw a shocking scene unfold before me.
Akane, looks like you're just barely avoiding any fatal injuries. Yep, at least your agility is worthy of praise.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2. Bitch.
But did you only challenge me just so you could show me your sweet dance moves? Damn it! Well, why can't I even graze you with my attacks? Well, you know, we're on completely different levels. That means we do.
Yeah, he's actually secretly Super Saiyan Monokuma from, like, Planet Namekian or whatever it is.
It's like a character from a punk manga.
Even though those are different races in Dragon Ball Z, but whatever.
Manga. It's obvious you can't win.
Hey,
Is she really serious about not even grazing it? Connie is just fighting a stuffed animal.
Monokuma is an advanced machine. If it's designed for combat, it's probably capable of exerting such power. However, as far as speed is concerned, Akane is far faster than any athlete I've ever seen. And she says she can't even graze him with her attacks? Is that even possible?
However, because it is possible, that's why she's in this situation, right?
how unfortunate.
As long as she's ended up like that, there's not much we can really do about it. At the very least, we should overcome the despair of Akane's death, and use it as fuel to bolster our hope.
Right?
Like Fuyuhiko did, you see?
Don't fuck with me! Damn it!
I never want to feel that feeling ever again. If I have to feel that way again, I'll make sure I stop it, even if it costs me my life.
No, you can't. You'll really die if you keep overexerting yourself.
It's just a little life Peko gave me. It's not precious anyway.
You stupid idiot! That's all the more reason you need to take care of it! Thanks, Fuyuhiko. Cheers.
You guys stay back. I'll take it from here.
This is Nekomaru Nidai's final firework. Make sure you sear it into your eyes.
Cheers, Nekomaru. That gave me time to pour a drink. Cheers, biggin. Also, I'm assuming we're gonna be, like, drunk here really shortly, so... Oh, unless he does that.
Everyone's here, so I might as well finish this.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Didn't I say I
Monokuma
would
not
allow
taking any
rule
fucking shots.
violations against me? This is what happens when you break the rules.
Not pulling any punches.
Disappear.
Nice Pokeball sound effect, by the way. Even though I don't know shit about Pokemon, so I could be wrong about that. The world shook and turned stark white. Did it turn Tony Stark white? As if the surrounding scenery and every sound was blown away by the impact. It was all completely white. And within that white, I heard a voice.
Nekomaru.
What's going on here?
Nekomaru. Why did you save?
Isn't it obvious?
I have a raging boner for you, that's why.
Supporting their athletes is a manager's duty.
Alright, maybe not.
However, what a
But
shame
kind of, yeah.
for someone like Nekomaru Nidai.
Hey, what's up, Veviz? How's it going?
It was just a little
We're not
shock.
quite there yet, but I'm gonna be tipsy soon, I think.
I really am the worst.
Get a hold of
Yeah, every time they say the word huh, it's a shot of whiskey. And we've had about like 6 or 7 so far, I think.
The time I've spent with
I had like 3 in a row earlier, it was pretty monk-ass, so.
it wasn't so bad.
Although I only do like 2.5-hour streams at most, so should be alright. I know the stopping point of this one, so. That's a lot of use. Oh yeah, you didn't hear my strip club story. I'm not going to tell it again, you can watch the VOD if you're interested. Or I'll just tell you later, or something, because I know I hang out with you in other chats. So if you want to hear about it, I'll tell you about it. Are you kidding me?
Nekomaru died!
That's...
What? What? Holy crap! Instead of the rule violator Akane.
What the hell?
What a major failure. I ended up killing Nekomaru, who had nothing to do with this.
Hey!
Hold on. It's faint, but his heart is still beating. He's not dead yet. Then you gotta hurry and treat him. Hey, Monokuma, you can do something about this, right? Save Nekomaru like you saved me.
Hey!
That's right. If you kill someone who didn't violate the rules, that makes you the one who violated the rules.
Well?
Then let's just say we're even. Huh? In exchange for forgiving Akane for breaking the rules, let's just say Nekomaru was the sacrifice.
Speaking of sacrifices, I gotta take another shot, so, yeah. Oh joy! God damn it, Bobby, I don't want you taking any more shots.
But Dad, I love the shots.
There we go, there's another one.
So isn't it okay to say we're even? You're not gonna save him?
Unbelievable.
Geez, guess I have no choice. It's annoying, but it'd be boring if he died a meaningless death.
So...
For today, only I'll activate my special trump card.
And that's when it happened. A siren started ringing out of nowhere. And it gradually came closer, and closer, and closer, and closer. Like that 9 Inch Nails song.
This again? Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Again! Motley Crue reference, you're welcome.
He even recycled the same line again.
He certainly did, didn't he? You can trust a fucking bear with a stethoscope, no matter how much of a fucking weird-ass grin he has.
We gotta get this patient
Don't mind the
to
black half and the red eye, nothing sinister about that. Nah, it's perfectly fine. He has a medical license, it's okay, it's fine.
So, I'll see you later.
Even though it isn't, it's obviously not fine, and, we should probably be worried about Nekomaru a little bit. And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Nekomaru vanished from our sight. What the hell? Nani the fuck? Why did this happen?
What's going on?
Hey, he's gonna be alright, right? Nekomaru's gonna be saved, right?
Of course, he's obviously gonna be saved.
But Fuyuhiko finally returned to us. I cannot believe Nekomaru is gone now.
No more. I can't stand this anymore.
Hey, can you stop yelling? Screaming won't help you, you know.
Cuz.
I'll go.
This isn't cuz, this is what happens when we let our guard down. All this talk about everyone getting along, we were just fooling ourselves. We were just pretending we understood the situation we're in. Teamwork, friendship, cooperation, nothing matters. The stupid ones will just be killed one after another. It won't be a mystery when you're eventually betrayed, that's why I'm never gonna rely on anyone.
Except Mahiru, because you were in lesbians with her.
That's the reality here. Are you saying it's meaningless for us to even work together? If it really did have meaning, Nekomaru wouldn't have ended up like that. He ended up like that because of his weird feelings of friendship.
Yeah, friendship. Let's call it friendship, not a raging boner for a stacked young lass like Akane. Nope, not at all. Especially because she's ditzy makes it all the easier, doesn't it?
Hey, you understand too, right? When the stupid ones try to act on their own, it makes trouble for everyone else. So can you please not involve me? I don't want to die a meaningless death.
That is...
Hiyoko, blaming Okone will not solve anything.
We don't have to worry about Coach Nekomaru.
Huh?
God damn it, Sonia. Fuck me. Man, that's disappointing. It's all your fault and you're not even worried about him.
Also, I'm starting to get a little bit... little woozy, so, yeah. It's starting to, like, kind of kick in. So, we have, like, another hour? Maybe... Maybe, like, an hour and, like, 10 minutes left. Let's say an hour and 10 minutes. Also, that's another shot, by the way, so, yeah. Clink. Enjoy.
Man, that's disappointing. It's all your fault and you're not even worried about him.
Akane, you're not worried about Nekomaru?
There's no need to worry about worrying. I know Coach Nekomaru is a monstrous guy. Did you see that cock, for fuck's sake? There's no way he's gonna die from something like that. Especially not that cock. There's no doubt Nekomaru is definitely gonna come back. On mine.
Damn it.
I mean, what? So when that happens, I'll make sure I apologize to him. 'Cause I was too weak and I caused him trouble. So when he comes back, I'll make sure to say I'm sorry.
Akane. Also, voices are hard to do when you're drunk. As we all returned to our cottages, we were silent. Even if we opened our mouths, only words of worry would come out. We all knew that. Also, I might play Neo after this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sound of a brick wall breaking, by the way, because Kool-Aid Man. Yeah, you get it. It's fine. When we saw Nekomaru's tragedy happen right in front of us, once again we were all taught. If you think you're gonna fucking survive, you won't. Because it's Danger Island, motherfucker. Well, that's just wishful thinking. On this island, without any warning, people die. I wanna be famous. That is the nightmare we're trapped in. When you think you've finally woken up from the nightmare, you realize you're still inside it. And thus the nightmare continues. Kind of like Bloodborne. Ooh, Monokuma Theater. Yes, entertain me, Monokuma.
Super!
Monokuma Super Fable, Story 58, a Tengu came down from the mountains. A long time ago, there was a village that was afraid of Tengus showing up. The Tengus apparently did as they pleased, such as stealing food and kidnapping women. What the fuck would a bird want to do with a human lady? I don't know, beats me, I'm just a bear, fuck off. But is it really the Tengu's fault? Isn't it actually the humans' fault for ruining nature by destroying the mountains where the Tengus lived? You think monsters are scary? It's humans that are the scary ones. Everyone, now's the time to rise up against the humans. We must protect nature from the humans and return the world to a peaceful place where monsters roam free.
Bring it on!
Monokuma's Super Fables. The end.
Alright. Well said, Mr. Marshmallow Bear. Well said.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive
Where the fuck does this bear get his drinks from? Because fucking...
Good
Sign me up.
morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day!
Yeah, until somebody dies, and then it's not gonna be so fun anymore, is it?
Then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all!
Show some enthusiasm and ruthlessly murder your friends, because who fucking cares, right?
Yeah. While he's sipping a fucking martini, prick. As usual. Well, even if I say that, it doesn't matter anymore. But I greeted the morning without having slept at all. I really wanted to see somebody, anybody, as fast as I could. I felt like I had to share this anxious feeling with someone. I just couldn't deal with it alone. I should go to the restaurant for now. Yeah, if we can manage to walk there, Mr. Hajime. If we can manage... Oh, yeah, restaurant's right here, isn't it? Yeah, okay, good thing I don't walk that far, because fucking, yeah, that'd be hard. So I was walking to the restaurant. Unintentionally, I felt my feet come to a swift halt. That's the most fake crying I've ever heard. From inside the restaurant, I heard the sound of a girl crying. Someone crying inside? I heard the sound of a girl crying!
Is somebody crying? Just checking, 'cause you sound like you're crying. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Mikan? Or is it Hiyoko? While peeking into the restaurant, I slowly stepped inside. And I braced my anus, says Hajime. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Huh?
Oh, fuck you! Hajime Hinata, if that is your real name, you fucking protagonist. Asshole. You see what this man does to me, man? You see what he does, dude? Look at him. He's full of himself. It's another shot, by the way. By the way. You cry like a bitch. Akane, you're the one who's crying. What a pussy. Says Hajime when he looks like a dork. Nice pocket protector, nerd. What's gonna happen to us? I'm scared. Quit your bitching. Shut up. What happened? Could she be in shock about what happened to Nekomaru? Cause she wants that fucking dick, brother! She wants that hard, long, $5 Nekomaru dick. What's up, Nagito? How's it? I'm just standing here awkwardly listening to you be a drunk retard. Go on. No, what's up, buddy? Hey, what happened to Akane? Isn't she acting kind of weird? Yeah, that's pretty typical, honestly.
I see.
Hajime, be careful. That's probably not the real Fuyuhiko. Huh? Oh, Hajime! Bah! Why do you do this to me, man? Dude, I'm already a quarter through my fucking whiskey, man. Hajime, with no regard for fucking human decency or money. Already a quarter, even though I didn't buy this, but whatever, you know, it still counts. Fuck off. I didn't buy this alcohol, but my friend did, so Hajime's wasting my friend's money, although he's not really wasting it, is he? Because it's another shot, boys. Oof. Oh, give me a second. I know the real Fuyuhiko's already dead. Omae wa moi shinderu. That's why that's probably Fuyuhiko's clone. What are you saying? You sound like the Terminator right now, bro.
Hey.
A very gay, mop-headed Terminator. Also, I heard from Monokuma that Nekomaru couldn't be saved. It's unfortunate, but a transfer student is apparently going to come soon as a replacement. I said come. By the way, Hajime, you should come back to me with, my love hotel. So let's all give that person a warm welcome. Speaking of warm welcomes, hey Hajime, are you busy right now? Are you messing around?
It's the truth.
I hope to be messing around with you soon, Hajime. Acknowledge my advances already, goddammit. I'm not messing around, I always speak the truth.
Right?
In order to prove it, I'll explain it specially to you.
Listen carefully.
Hajime, I finally discovered who the traitor is. You know the true identity of World Ender? The traitor who was hiding among us is...
No mistake.
Byakuya. That's right, Byakuya is alive. He's been weird from the start, but isn't he acting much weirder than usual? Probably because he wants to get you into a Motel 6. Hajime. Might be it, maybe. What's up, girl? How you doing? Connie's acting strange. Might as well try to get some information. Well, fucking talk to her then. What happened to Connie? It's not like you to cry. Get a grip on yourself, you fucking pussy. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, Nekomaru got killed, you know. What are you saying? It's not like Nekomaru is dead yet. I'm scared. I don't want this anymore. Let me go back home.
She must be so shocked that Nakamaru sacrificed himself for her that she's crying like a fucking bitch. There's no way that explains a change this sudden and drastic. Maybe she has split personality disorder because she wants that cock so bad. Maybe that's what it is. If you like pina coladas. Oh, hey, what's up, shorty? I didn't even see you there. How's it going?
Hey,
It's definitely best if we keep Nagito tied up, because I'm a kinky bitch. No, not just tied up. Bound and gagged. That'd be fucking hot. I won't be satisfied until I fucking bind him up like a stuffed pig. Until I peel the skin off his face and expose the meat so we can't identify him anymore. Okay, that's another... That's a bit dark. That's going a bit too far, Missy. I'm gonna have to report you to the authorities, and you're gonna get in trouble. Because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. That doesn't sound very gentle. Did he do something to you? Well, that's the point of BDSM. It's not for gentleness, it's for sadism and masochism. That idiot, he lied to me about Mahiru being alive and said he saw her at the movie theater.
But why is he telling such a pointless lie? Who cares? She was ginger anyway.
I don't know, I hate being lied to.
jeez.
I won't feel satisfied until all his joints are bent at awkward angles.
Tied up in ropes, maybe? Because you're a sadist? Probably be a waste of time to find out the reason for each little thing Nagito does, but I don't get this at all. Why did he have to tell such an outrageous lie?
Yes.
Pardon me, everyone, but do you happen to have some time to spare?
Hello. My name
Maybe rude of me, but I would like to say my greetings first thing in the morning. Good morning. I look forward to working with you all today.
Ibuki?
Yes, I'm Ibuki Miyota.
Aren't you acting strange too?
Wait.
Be careful, Ibuki. Hajime's dangerous. He has a raging boner for me. At least, I kinda hope he does, cause, if I've been hitting on him this whole time and, this isn't leading anywhere, it's gonna be, like, really, really awkward. He wants to kill you and eat you.
What are you saying?
Yes.
Mr. Hajime, I'm not tasty. Please do not eat me.
He's obviously lying.
I see. So what was the lie?
It's the truth.
It's not a lie. I never tell lies. Except for when I lie. But ignore those. Cause, those aren't the truth. And, the truth is the truth because it's not a lie. Therefore, I never tell lies.
Understood.
I see. So it's not a lie. It may be necessary for me to beg for my life after all.
What the heck is this?
Oh god, this game welcomes you to the party, my friend.
Yes, indeed, it is a party. Welcome.
Did they go crazy or something? It wouldn't be strange to go crazy in a situation like this. Also, I'm drunk. As fuck!
So welcome.
That's not it. Ibuki, she has an extremely high fever. That's probably the cause.
That's weird.
Before you start talking, I want you to tell me something. Who the hell are you?
Why have you forgotten me? I'm Mikan Sumiki. Am I that fucking forgettable, you fucking pigtailed cunt? I bet I could pull those fucking stupid pigtails right off and make you squeal like a stuffed pig, you fucking bitch.
This is a good game to play drunk, you fucking said it. Except for all the murder. Yeah. Murder is probably bad when you're drunk, because then that makes you look more suspicious because you ingested alcohol. And because you ingested alcohol, that means you're drunk. And then when you're drunk, you can't begin to murder as well. And then the police are going to be like, oh, well, this was easy to figure out.
Anyway, please try touching her forehead. If you do, you'll see what I mean.
My hand to her forehead? What am I, a rapist? Ibuki, just a second.
Understood.
In exchange, please spare my life.
I softly placed my hand onto Ibuki's forehead while she continued to spout gibberish. Also, I'm about 12 shots in, so no fucking judgment from you, alright? Okay? Alright.
Glad to know we're on the same page, buddy.
She's hot?
Yeah, she's hot. Look at her, boy.
Hot as fuck! No judging? Yeah. That's what I like to hear. What is this? This heat is abnormal. It's almost like she has the hots for me or something.
That's right, she has a terribly high fever.
Oh, she's not horny after all? Rip.
Then, could the others...
Just be safe? Yeah. Safety is not my middle name, because I'm very unsafe, by the way.
Akane, let me feel your forehead, too.
What is up with him wanting to touch fucking girls, dude? Sorry, I'm so weak. Place my hand onto Akane's forehead while she groaned and cried a lot, because she's a pussy. At least I can still read, so it's all good. Yeah, Bubes, that's her character. Literally B-E-W-B-S. Boobs. Like that South Park where it's like, Cartman's mom's boobs.
That must be it. She has a high fever. There's no way that's a normal human body temperature. Unless you're a demon. Nagito, you too.
I don't have a fever. I feel extremely great today. I masturbated to a picture of you that I secretly took in my room, Hajime. So I'm feeling fantastic. I mean, what?
Placed my hand on his forehead. Once again, I got the same result.
What?
All three of them have fevers? Aww, fuck! Hyoko, man!
Why do you do this to me, dude? Why do you guys do this to me? Do you have something against me? Because that's like half my whiskey already, man. That's like half my fucking whiskey. I should be careful. I shouldn't drink too much. But. I made the rules. I made the rules. I have to adhere to the rules, right? So another shot. Cheers, by the way. Yeah.
Give me a minute. All three of them have fevers? Then the reason those guys are saying such wacky stuff is...
Emergency!
My goodness, that's obviously bad. 12 shots, you fucking idiot. You're gonna die of alcohol poisoning. And I won't be able to make a trial out of it because it's not an actual murder. It's considered a suicide because you're dumb.
Shut up. You're not my mom, Akuma. For him to appear right now, does that mean this is...
Just a minute.
Whoa there, cowboy. Can you just wait a second for the explanation? The others are on their way too.
By the way, I just added cowboy in there because fucking Ricardo Flick.
Billy ready.
Just as Monokuma said, I heard the sound of pounding footsteps. Oh, I thought he was just gonna stop it. I heard the sound of pounding. That would have been funny. Especially after I say fucking Ricardo Flick Gotchi Base. Is it Gotchi Bass or Gotchi Base? Because it's a fish, right? Everyone who gathered all had confused expressions plastered onto their faces.
What's going on?
Now what?
Hey.
Nani?
Heard it from Monokuma. Looks like something strange is going on again.
Could it be?
Did something happen, you guys?
Now then.
Looks like everyone's here. Now then, let's start with the explanation.
Wait!
Hold on. Monokuma, you're pulling a prank again, aren't you? What happened to Nekomaru? Hurry up and return him first, you robber bear! You fucking pink slut, I swear to God, you call me a robber again? I'm going to slit your stomach open and make you fucking bathe in your own fucking guts! Nekomaru, are you talking about the boy who turns into a woman when he gets splashed with water?
Oof.
Stupid brother!
Sounds anime.
Who the heck is that? Nekomaru doesn't have a weird ability like that. Hey! It's 2019. You can't say weird in relation to people like that anymore. You can't do that. It's against the law. It's not very nice.
Monami, if that is her real name. Yeah, punch the bitch, yeah. Domestic violence for the win.
Guys, if you're not getting along with your lady, always remember that domestic violence is always the answer. Not really. Domestic violence is very bad, and you could get arrested, so don't do it!
I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious way.
What the fuck? That's what happens when you get punched. You turn into Vitus.
Now that I've shut up the nuisance, let's get back to the topic at hand. Though, I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed, since you're all so quick-witted.
So it's just as I thought. The true identity of this high fever is...
That's right.
This is the new motive that I've given you.
It's the despair disease.
Despair disease! Despair disease!
Actually,
You know, there are extremely tiny insects that can't be seen with the naked eye living on this island. I said naked. It's not like I added them recently, I just never told you about them. Anyway, the epidemic disease spread by these insects is called the despair disease.
Despair disease? I've never heard of such a thing.
well,
You're a fucking doctor, aren't you? The ultimate nurse has never heard of the despair disease. Gasp! I'm like Deadpool, but I'm Monokuma instead. Cool, right? Then let me tell you about it. As the name suggests, the despair disease is despair. A really annoying disease where you get a high fever along with various symptoms that are full of despair.
Duh, forehead.
Those symptoms are different
Based on the person. Also, I just realized I have to play Drunk Neo. Fuck. I'm bad at that game when I'm sober. Oh god.
For instance, Nagito is afflicted by the liar disease, Akane has the coward disease. Ibuki has the gullible disease. I guess?
They just had to get symptoms that are the opposite of their normal personalities, except for Nagito.
hey,
It's not like all you guys are
Down with the sickness!
yet.
Ooh-wah!
But be careful, sometimes the despair disease can get passed from person to person just like a cold. You mean it is contagious? Don't put your guard down just because you don't have the disease. It'd be awful if everyone got sick. Let's run, Miss Sonia. It'd be terrible if you caught the lowly disease of the common folks. Come back to me, to my private trailer, where I can, drug you and do stuff to you without the police getting involved. That's right, let's run away. I don't want to catch such a weird disease.
why?
Why is that a motive? Are you saying that a killing will occur soon after everyone falls into a crazy state?
Isn't this quite a novel idea?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
A killing that occurs while everyone has a completely different personality. Think of all the murder tricks!
Is there any way to treat it?
Like,
You could masturbate a lot. Why is there a need to treat it? Who doesn't like masturbation? Are you a weirdo that doesn't like masturbation? Who the fuck are you? And I thought I was fucked up. Jesus Christ. I mean, this despair disease isn't supposed to make you suffer. It's a disease that cures your soft hearts. Your soft heart starts killing. And with this, you can finally take the plunge and commit murder.
You bastard, you better stop talking about this bullshit. It's all my fault. I'm sorry I'm always bothering you. I've decided, as an apology, I'm going to commit murder. Are there any charcoal briquettes somewhere? Let me just inform everybody about how specifically I plan to commit murder. And then they can make a CSI episode, and then they can get the guy that talks like this. But when she answered the phone, it was an hour before the suspect had called. I'm pretty sure I found some at the supermarket. Stop it, Akane, Nagito, Ibuki. You guys stay put. I don't trust you not to do anything fucking stupid. You're wrong. I'm not Nagito. To tell you the truth, Nagito Komaeda is a fake name. Sorry if I've kept it a secret till now. You're all so fucking gullible, so it's easy to get into Hajime's pants.
understood.
Oh, I see.
She's believing him again? So serious.
Amazing.
Man, whatever. I can't believe you're so fucking gullible, you stupid Hot Topic bitch. I feel so great today. This despair disease is fucking awesome. Despair, 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 despair! It's amazing. You all should get it too. We're all done for. There's no such thing as hope. All we have to do is die from the despair disease. That's the only way! Yes.
Whoa, he collapsed. What a fucking weirdo.
Nagito?
Now that I've given you a new motive, how will things develop? Will the killing start after everyone gets the despair disease, or even before that?
Thrills!
I'm so excited about it, I'm just gonna stand around naked!
Bring it on!
Just kidding. I'm always naked.
Hey. Damn it. Nekomaru's incident just happened, and now this? Where did that peaceful mood that lasted till yesterday go?
This is bad. Nagito's foaming at the mouth.
She's right, I've never seen that foam that color before.
Impossible.
It's an ephemerally rare color, normally only found in the depths of the Netherworld Sea. In this case, the color doesn't matter, so let's hurry. Hand him over to the hospital.
Got it. I'll help out.
Please wait.
What should we do about Akane and the Buki?
Anyway,
We're definitely going to bring them too. We don't know what they'll do if we leave them alone. Hey bastards, can you walk?
Yes.
Allow me to confirm, I just have to alternate the movements of my left and right leg, correct?
Hold on, I'll walk so don't leave me.
Then, let's go. Isn't it amazing how well I can narrate this even when I'm
Drunk off my ass. Yeah, I bet it is. You like that, don't you? You like that fucking ASMR, don't you? You fucking dirty bitch. I know you fucking do. You fucking lie to me.
with the deceased in tow and Nagito, whose condition was deeply worsening. We rushed over to the hospital, but this kind of motive is impossible. An actual despair disease, and there's a possibility that it might be passed along. What the heck? Damn it, what should I do?
Go to a strip club!
I will go make the infected change their clothes, and then I'll have them sleep in the patient rooms.
Understood.
So I just have to change my clothes, correct?
I'm scared of changing.
Anyway, everyone else, please wait here. As she supported all three of them with her shoulders, Mikon disappeared into the depths of the hospital. What, is she fucking ripped or some shit? What?
Damn it!
Never expected us to get sick. What's going to happen?
Let me tell you.
I would not mind if Nagito retired. Permanently.
Maybe.
Is Mikon gonna personally change their clothes? That's fucking hot, dude. I got a raging boner right now. Don't tell the others, Hajime, alright? It's a secret between bros, okay? Wink, wink.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
Nah, pretty much everything. Does that include Nagito, too? Isn't that a little bad?
There's no need to panic. Even I attend to the needs of my four dark devas of destruction.
hey, hey, hey!
Don't lump hamsters and teenage boys together, you fucking freak! Hey, is this stupid conversation going to last much longer?
Hey,
Should we be seriously thinking about what we need to do from now on and stuff?
What we need to do from now on? Masturbation. Gundam Tanaka. What? Buddy Kuba said the disease was spread by insects we can't see with our eyes. What kind of bullshit is that? Would bug repellent from the supermarket help? Probably not, because they're Monokuma bugs, right? So, what the fuck? God damn it. God, this is a lot to think about.
jeez.
That disease sure looks dangerous. Nagito, Akane, and Ibuki aren't acting normal. If it spreads to everyone else, a killing is bound to happen.
Let me tell you.
Based on their observed behavior, I cannot deny that.
But those guys aren't being considerate. I want them to at least have the decency to consider committing suicide before they start bothering us.
That is.
Hey, Hiyoko. Why do you have to be such a fucking bitch? I know, it can't be that easy. So it's important to make sure we don't end up catching the disease. Make sure nobody touches Kazuichi.
Make sure? What do you mean?
Cockroach said that.
Jeez, why don't you get it? We need to isolate them from us so they won't spread the disease. Isolate? Yeah, like immigrants. If you can't cure it, the only option is to stop it from spreading. Even a preschooler knows that.
But still, isn't isolating them a bit too harsh?
Hey, if everyone catches the despair disease, we won't be able to do anything about it anymore, you know?
This is bad.
You're right, there's no way we should allow it to spread. Like, Sonia's legs, hopefully.
Well, hold on a sec.
Hey.
Isolation? You mean we need to quarantine them inside the hospital, right? Where nobody can see them, and they have no contact with the outside? Thank fuck? Jesus Christ. Chiaki, don't tell me you also agree with this?
That's wrong.
It's to prevent a killing, so I don't really give a fuck. As long as that disease is Monokuma's motive, if we just ignore it, a killing will happen again, and I'll be the one to commit it if you don't kneel on the ground and bark like a dog and be my bitch, Hajime. Get to it, you fuck. To prevent that, we also have to prevent the disease from spreading. That's why we need to quarantine them, you naughty boy. Even if we quarantine them, who's gonna take care of them?
Mikan's gonna stay here anyway. She's been touching the infected all over, so it's possible she's already caught the disease. Plus, she's a fucking pig shit.
But there's no way we can leave her by herself.
Then why don't you stay too? Nobody cares about you, Hajime. You're a fucking loner.
Huh? Yeah, huh? Hajime's surprised. She's like,
now that I think about it, you touched them when you took their temperature, right? So you're a fucking loser too. Lol. Hajime.
fuck you, Hyoko. Was it Hajime or Hyoko that said, huh? I don't know. One of them, fuck them. They're assholes. Shot, by the way, Clink. Funny story, you guys aren't gonna believe this. You ready? I'm so drunk I can't even take a full shot. It's time to stop. I need Filthy Frank with his clock. Frank, where are you? I need you, buddy. It's time to stop. Stop this. Oh.
So I'll leave the rest to you. Contact me if something happens.
Contact you? How are we supposed to do that?
Jeez.
Oh, right. We need to think of a way to communicate. If we keep meeting in person, we could catch the disease. Especially from you, Hajime, you fucking weeb loner. What's up, Jeb? I'm drunk! In case you couldn't tell, I like pina coladas. Getting caught in the rain. Yeah, got it.
Fret not. We are not going to abandon you. I shall station myself nearby in case anything happens. But yeah, Jeb, I'm fucking drunk as hell. I've had like 13? I want to say I've had like 13 shots. 14, no, it's more than that. I'm gonna have to watch the video back when I'm sober and I can count because I probably can't count when I'm drunk. So I gotta watch the video back when I'm sober because I'm drunk as fuck right now. There's a motel on this island. Until this matter is resolved, we shall stay the night there. I've been drinking whiskey. Jack Daniel's Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Goes down smooth. Leaves you drunk hard. Please drink responsibly. Jack Daniels is not responsible for any irresponsible driving or injuries or accidents that may occur. If you happen to commit murder under the pretense of alcohol, it is not our jurisdiction whether or not you get arrested. What are we supposed to do if we can't immediately get here if something happens? Also, if that disease is airborne, the hotel on the first island might already be unsafe. We must be vigilant about protection. I have those who I must protect. They're just hamsters, dude. That is an unkind thing to say, you fiend. How dare you call my forked dark devas of destruction hamsters!
Jeez.
Fine. I'll stay at the motel, okay? Jeez, how annoying. Even if it's just a quarantine, we're still gonna be on the same island, so just call if something happens. What? What are you frustrated for? What?
Like this.
No. This is obviously a trap. Monokuma's goal is to separate us as a group. Is it really okay for us to fall for that? Yeah, I'm drunk as hell. I'm fucking sugar plus whiskey equals serenity full retard. I'm full retard 100% of the time, but when I drink whiskey, and especially when I have sugar, I'm even more retarded. Which is hard to understand, especially because I'm dumb, typically anyway. It's not like we stopped being friends. Although I only have 8 more minutes to go, so wowee! But then I gotta play Neo, so... I just don't want a killing game to happen ever again. We can't prevent that if everyone gets sick, you know?
You know, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. There's no way we're gonna lose together here, you know?
That's right.
Because if that happens, then Monokuma gets what he wants, man. Hey, Hiyoko, what'd you say to me earlier? Something about me being the first one to get cut off.
And?
What's wrong with that? This must be that moment. It's not like Mikan and Hajime are enough people.
You.
Are you saying you're gonna stay here too? Huh? You too? Hajime! Asshole. Okay. Everybody, I want you to point at your screens and point at Hajime, even though the camera's in first person, so you can't really... Google a picture of Hajime and point at him and be like, it's your fault. Because I've gone through half a bottle of whiskey. Oh, by the way, hold on, I have to math really fast, especially because I'm drunk, so it's gonna be hard. How much is this? I don't know how much it is. It just says alcohol 33% by volume. Whatever. Here. I've had almost half a bottle of this in this one stream alone. I've had nearly half a bottle of this. Every time a character says the word, huh, it's Jack Daniels time. So, another shot going in. You're welcome. Cheers. Yeah. YOLO, bitch. This life of mine is spare anyway. Fine then, do whatever you want. Hey, Fuyuhiko, are you sure? You might be endangering yourself, you know. Fireball, K-Dub, yuck. Fuck you, Bev, it's good. Hey, don't make me repeat myself.
Hey.
You're really okay with this? Then I'm gonna leave the rest to you too. Whatever's happening over here, just leave it to us. We'll make sure to keep the disease from spreading. Come on, shouldn't you guys head over to the motel before you catch the disease?
I am sorry.
I'm sorry. We are forcing this upon you like this. No, what everyone is saying is true, so it's okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, both of you. I won't let your feelings go to waste. Make sure to find out the mystery of the despair disease while you're all here. I think, probably, maybe. I'd really prefer it if she had a more confident-sounding catchphrase. Now then, I shall excuse myself. I am counting on you. Then I'll make sure to figure out some way to communicate later, with Sonia, hopefully over Skype, and she, masturbates for me or something, because, you know, that French pussy, man.
Bye.
Do your best and try to stay alive. Okay. Just like that, the others left, leaving me and Fuyuhiko at the hospital. Still have half a bottle left, and I bought it last December. Jesus fucking Christ, Vev. You gotta get in the game, dude. I'm half a bottle through this fireball. Fuck me, man. How bad can Danganronpa fuck me in the ass? Jesus. Never expected it would turn out like this.
Jeez.
It's not like it's their fault. It's that bastard Monokuma's fault. I can't believe it actually arranged something as irritating as a disease.
Hello.
Thank you for waiting. They finally finished changing. Everyone's resting in their rooms. Huh? Why is it just you two?
Mikan! You fucking bitch! I have to take another shot because Mikan's an asshole. Huh? Nani? What? Another shot? Oh, who saw that coming, by the way?
You're welcome.
Why is it just you two?
You know.
I know, they must have left to get fruits to bring back later.
Yeah, and they pull back Nagito.
He's like, Hajime, come back to my love hotel, please. Seriously, I've been trying for a while.
Everyone is so kind. I'm so glad everyone is so thoughtful toward their friends.
Well, like I said.
Hee hee hee. We're all equals when we're sick. Let's all work together and do our very best.
Hajime, I'm sorry, but I'll let you handle the explanation. It's quite the burden I have to bear. Also, I'm sorry if I say anything dumb when I'm drunk, because I know I'm stupid anyway, especially when I'm not drunk. But when I'm drunk... Me, I'm stupid, dude. I'm so dumb. And so we decided to split into two groups. But, hey. That's why I decided to stream this drunk, because I know I'm dumb when I'm drunk, and I figured it'd be funny. In the hospital, there are 3 people who caught Monokuma's despair disease: Akane, Nagito, and Ibuki. Also, I like how we went from parental abuse to strip clubs to drunk. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, positive vibes. Positive vibes.
There's also Mikan, who's nursing them back to health. And as a safeguard, Fuyuhiko and myself. Altogether, 6 people are staying at the hospital.
Also, Jeb, I forgot to answer your question. I meant to, but I forgot about it. Jeb, basically what it is it's a bunch of high school students that are, basically, they have their memories wiped, and then they're influenced to murder one another. And, usually what happens is, you play Danganronpa, you get attached to a character, and then they end up dying, and then you're really sad for a while, and then you get over it, and then you like another character, and you're like, alright, well, this is my second best person, and then they die, and then you feel even more sad, and then Danganronpa tears your soul out, and then basically they laugh at you for having feels for virtual characters. It's pretty good.
Chiaki, Gundam, Kazuichi, Sonia, and Hiyoko are staying at the motel for the same island. As for Nekomaru, he's not back yet, but... Anyway, until we do something about this despair disease, our current situation isn't going to change. But we have no clue what we need to do. Seriously, what should we do?
Yeah, but, like, for anybody just joining, I'm sorry. I'm really drunk. Hence the why do you like pina coladas? Like, title is supposed to be like, pina colada is like a drink. Also, Hajime just said, huh. Even if the H is separated by dots, I don't care, it's still huh. Ah's a huh, so it's gonna be a shot. I also can't pour a shot because I'm drunk, so, yeah. One more shot, and then that'll probably be it for the stream, because I don't want to die, so. Okay, I couldn't almost finish that shot, and I feel like I'm about to puke, so I think it's time to stop. I've had enough, alright? No more huhs, okay? Disclaimer, no more huhs. From this point on, no more huhs!
I suddenly woke up. And if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier I discussed it with Fuyuhiko, and we decided we'd take turns resting. That's right. That's why I came to the on-call room on the 2nd floor of the hospital.
I couldn't finish that shot. Like, I finished it, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know if I can finish this shot, so. I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. I was asleep, which is a good thing, but my body feels really heavy for some reason. No, it's not just heavy. It feels somewhat soft and... Whoa! Hajime!
You didn't tell me you were into Mikan, brother.
Yeah.
Dead sauce. You were tickling me. I wasn't doing anything. I was just lying here in my bed, and then he started climbing on me, and then I don't know what happened. No, I was just fucking out of it the whole time.
Move! I can't breathe!
That's what they all say, Hajime.
No, you can't. Don't move around.
Listen to the woman, Hajime. Look at his hair. His hair even has a boner. It's like, boing.
Yeah, I'm totally aroused right now. Hey, butthead, I'm totally aroused.
Hey, Beavis. Your hair has a part on. No! Mikan got the last time there. Alright, one more. I know what that's what they all say. It's an addict thing to say, but one more shot, and then I'm done. Alright, one more, and then I'm done, okay? This is me pouring, by the way. You can hear. Last one! Alright. Alright, I'm seriously drunk. I think I should stop. No more Haz!
Hajime, are you okay? Your complexion is a bluish-purple shade. It might be a severe cyanotic reaction. Hajime, can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself. Mikan finally got off me, grabbed my shoulders, and began shaking me intensely. Somehow that was enough to get my consciousness to drift back to reality. Alright, I can't read anymore. Okay, it's time to stop. It's definitely time to stop. I've had too many shots. You've regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I thought you died.
Me too. Seriously thought I was gonna die.
Sorry.
I thought about taking a rest in the on-call room, but you were already asleep, so I just thought I'd, molest you in your sleep, 'cause, that's hot.
That doesn't mean you can climb on top of me.
Nagito does it all the time. Then I'll be on the bottom next time.
Oof, Hajime, there you go. That's seriously not what I'm talking about. Hey, Hajime, you're getting hit on. You should feel proud of yourself, buddy. You did it. You're in. You're fucking GG, buddy. What are you guys doing? Fuyuhiko, were you watching this whole time? Hopefully you didn't see me get a raging boner in front of Mikan, because Mikan is the most unattractive girl, and that would have been weird if I got a boner in front of her, so, pretend like you didn't see anything. We'll be fair and square, alright? Alright. Sounds good, Eye Patch. Alright, buddy. Haha, I didn't mean to call you Eye Patch. I'm sorry about that. No, I really hope you didn't get the wrong idea. Because I totally wasn't banging. Were you guys sleeping together? You dirty, rotten bastard! You guys are fucking high school students! Still legal, bitch! Seriously, you've got this all wrong.
Damn it.
We don't have time for that, Nagito. He's in danger. Danger? What? Nani? When I peeked inside his room earlier, it looked like he wasn't breathing. Huh?
This is bad. Now's not the time for us to rest.
Mikan vigorously left out of bed and ran onto the on-call room. Out of the on-call room. Hajime, now's not the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry. Ew. Hajime got a boner over Mikan. Okay. Seriously, I'm not pitching a tent right now. You're just seeing things. Fuyuhiko and I chased after Mikan after she ran into Nagito's room. Guys, I seriously gotta stop. I'm sorry, but I'm drunk as hell.
Nagito, please get a hold of yourself.
Despite Mikan's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nagito react at all. There's no way he died, right? The body discovery announcement isn't playing, right?
Fidget.
Damn it, he's totally waiting for it.
Damn it.
This looks very bad. Alright, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to stop here. I know you guys are hopefully enjoying yourselves, but I've gotta stop for my health. I know I'm really drunk. But we're not gonna play some more Danganronpa, but we'll play Neo. So we'll play Neo drunk. That'll be fun. Right? I suck at that game when I'm sober, so. Drunk Neo. Drunk Neo is gonna happen. Let me save again, just in case I didn't save. Alright. I'll see you guys in a minute. If you want to stick around, I highly recommend you do. If you don't want to, enjoy the rest of your evenings, and hopefully you watch somebody who's actually entertaining, and I'll see you guys very shortly. I'm not going to host anybody, but instead of hosting somebody, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shout my bro Enduritize, because Enduritize, if you guys don't know, speedruns Bloodborne, and he's fucking good at it. He's amazing at Bloodborne. And he does the speedy runs, and he goes Sonic fast. Not like the remake Sonic that looks like shit, but like the Sonic that collects the rings and goes, "Hey Eggman, you're a piece of shit." He like, spin dash, fucking bling, he does that. So, go follow Enduritize. He's awesome. He's great. He's awesome. He speedruns Bloodborne, and he's good at it, and I'm not, so go follow Enduritize, and I'll see you guys in a minute for some Neo. And I'll see you guys very shortly. Thank you very much for joining. I'm sorry if I said anything stupid, and especially if I said something against Monka TOS. I'm very sorry, Twitch, if I did happen to say something against Monka TOS, because I'm drunk as fuck, and I don't even know I'm drunk as fuck, so... Don't pay attention to it, alright, Twitch? Alright, we Gucci? Alright, we're Gucci. Good job, Twitch. Thank you very much, Jay.